A religious debate is heating up in the ASB. We have Brittany Acuff live in the studio to tell you more. Brittany?
Thanks, Neil-Ann. Religion is a taboo subject within our society, and over the past few weeks, the Associated Student Body has experienced this firsthand, with Amendment Proposal 11-1 to replace the invocation with a moment of silence. Last week, this proposal failed in the ASB Senate. Here with me now are the authors of this bill, Senator Dan Blazo and Senator Al-Shari. How are you guys doing today?
Excellent.
Well, after reading this resolution, one of the main points that you guys bring up is the separation of church and state. Being that the ASB is a student-led organization, how do you feel that this relates to it?
Right, well, the ASB is a student organization, but it's not just that. It's a student government organization. And the Establishment Clause basically says that a government organization which uses public funds, taxpayers' funds, to fund their processes, they are not allowed to establish any sort of religion, any particular religion. Yet with the invocation every week, given in Jesus' name, it does seem to any reasonable outsider that this is a case of endorsement of a religion, despite the fact that we have a diverse student body of many different faiths and absence of faith. So we feel like it's an Establishment Clause issue.
Okay, well, you bring up religious diversity, and that is something else that this amendment proposal has brought up. Now, how do you feel that this religious diversity, if it changes within the invocation, how will that affect everything going on?
Well, we would like to first state that we do not deny the noble intentions of the invocation, and so what we want to do is make it more religiously friendly for everybody by turning it to a system that excludes based off of religion to a system that includes, and we do feel that excluding based off of religion, age, gender, sexual orientation, and whatnot is discrimination.
Okay, well, based on what you said about it's a voluntary prayer and everything, I spoke with a senator who said that the invocation is based on a voluntary sign-up, and up until this point, no one has offered to give a moment of silence ever. Do you guys have any reasoning why you have never offered a moment of silence before?
Well, I guess we didn't come up with the idea for a while. Then it dawned on us, and we realized it was such an awesome idea. We better go through with this 100%.
Okay. So, like you've said, you've stated that you have felt like you were forced to hear this. Would you elaborate on how you guys feel forced to hear this prayer?
Well, basically, this prayer is part of the Senate meeting, and it is done right after roll, so it is required. Senators do have to attend these Senate meetings, so therefore we do have to attend. Okay.
Well, as I previously stated that this bill failed in the ASB Senate, what is the next road that this will take?
Well, I don't think it did fail, really. Maybe technically it failed. We didn't get the majority or the supermajority we were looking for, but we had a lot of senators come forth and say, you know, after reflecting upon this and hearing the arguments that you presented, whether or not they were diehard Christians or whatever, they were willing to accept religious tolerance and acceptance of other faiths and endorse the moment of silence. So although it didn't win a majority vote, we're still proceeding in the Judicial Affairs Appeals Court, and as well as the Equal Opportunity and Regulatory Affairs Office. So we're still taking it. We're going to take it as far as we can, and whatever we have to do to ensure that we get this passed, we'll do it.
Okay, well, thank you, and good luck to you guys. So let's head back over to the desk to Kelly. Kelly?